Rehovot, that was founded as an agricultural settlement, has developed to be a city of science, research, education, and heritage. The first orchard, the Faculty of Agriculture, and the Weizmann Institute. The high-tech and the biotech clusters along its supportive residents are located at the perimeters and presents the natural outward urban expansion. Meanwhile, the city center fades. Our project focused on Rehovot Center Business District, a 980-meter strip along Herzl Street. Rehovot's Cardus Maximus malfunctions and serves mainly as a traffic road. Chains of informal infill exist in the CBD that functions today as private parking lots. In good, it looked like this, and in worse. The changes upon Rehovot since its establishment seek a new city center essence. We created an infrastructural diagram for revealing the city's commodity. First, spaces acquisitions for the public, strengthening Herzl Street as civil, service, cultural core, defining the space, pedestrian access from residence areas, and new development allowing a public open floor. Traffic ring and parking diagrams of the CBD. Alternative network of safe pedestrian green paths, starting at the green vegetation ring that circles the city to balance the traffic diverted into the residence areas. Harmonic rhythm along the street diapason creates a circulation that connects the infill. Herzl Street turns into a boulevard, preserving the average height of the settlement and defining the new street volume. Herzl Street transforms to a new street scheme type from a thread to an entity with depth. Settlement height new structures. 12-store residence. In comparison between the current and the proposed plan, the main issue is converting the parking lots to a public open space, but it doubles itself in 3 underground levels. We focused on 3 different parts of the plan. From a green path along its playgrounds, you reach the north entrance, the orchard garden. At the beginning of the 20th century, farmers used to gather in the heart of the orchard and package the citruses on the soil. The garden is planned around didactic gathering centers, reflecting the Rehovot's research and education nature. We will host educational forums and exposure to the unique Israeli flora. This exemplar infill is used as an urban infrastructure for alternating fairs and festivals. Its functions are around the clock. The functional forum is reflected by the pedestrian flow through it. The new structure, built at the entrance of the infill. View from the pavilion. Maccabi site consists of 33.29 dunams located in the core of the city south to the CBD, extending the existing cultural area to be part of the new cultural strip in the south of the city center. The site is planned as a joint connecting the 2 natural bearings of the urban fabric. Maccabi site has a 3-story underground parking with a grand entry, a public square defined by 2 structures, a 12-store office building combined with an auditorium, and an ecological pavilion designated to be the stage of Rehovot, a place of inspiration and introspection that exhibits its utmost products. Inside the pavilion you could sit, host events, watch an open exhibition that melds with the green park. Its envelope is defined by a wall of planters, dissolving the distinction between interior and exterior. The pavilion is an ecological structure that uses grey water most of the year, accumulated at the roof and distributed over the green facades. View of the 3-level gardens passage. Part of a facade. In the projectors exhibit, watch educational movies about Rehovot's famous biotechnology inventions. The design comprised pavilions and a new urban function as a new planning statement that creates a new street scheme type, along with utilizing the city's ethos to balance the development of the perimeter with the center.